What's up?
Okay. Still learning this thing. What's up, Virginia?
We just came across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge through the tunnels.
Yeah, Tunnel Bridge. Like,
Started
I don't
out
even
at
know where to
Myrtle
look.
Beach today. Now we are in Virginia, and our destination shall be Atlantic City.
We left Myrtle Beach and made it to North Carolina and drove all the way across North Carolina. That was an adventure.
Oh yeah. 1,500 churches, 1,000 guns and ammo stores, and there's at least 55 strip clubs in East Texas. So it's a very interesting state.
I couldn't figure. Half the time I kept thinking I was in the South, and the other half the time I was thinking I'm in the North. And then it was just very odd. And then we went about 60 miles with no service in the middle of farmlands
Yeah,
through.
my iPhone X froze for an hour and a half. Out of all three iPhones, the iPhone X freezes.
Yeah. Through about how many different towns? Maybe like 10 different towns, but they all look the same.
County. It was like
Every single town looked the same.
yeah.
Yes.
But we're gonna do a little interview on the adult entertainment lifestyle and you know, how you get started and how complicated it may be or may not be.
We want y'all to kind of see what we go through
And how
everyday
much work
life.
it actually is.
Because a lot of people think that all we do is just ride around and have fun all the time, which, I mean, we do have fun and we do get to ride around and see new places, but we also put in a lot of work. So we are networking 24/7.
That's right.
This is a company that we've built up on our own and that we've been working for about almost right at a year on, and we have learned we've made plenty of mistakes,
That's right.
and you know, we didn't have any like coach or mentors to help us along the way. We just kind of learned by trial and error. So anyway, we're gonna do like a few vlogs on how we kind of got started, how much work we actually have put into it, and actually do put into this every single day. I mean, we don't have a day off, and it's been challenging, it's been fun, and we've learned a lot.
That's right.
But we've worked very hard to get to where we are, and we're still not even anywhere near where we want to be or near our end goals. So,
But it grows every day.
we want to show y'all, give it to you raw.
That's right. Check out our views. See what we have on one of the pages right now. We have, let's see, 35 Snapchatters added you in the past hour, 1,600 views, and 22 screenshots.
We have, yeah, I believe so.
And what's my insights? What does that mean? Let's see here. Alright. Insights.
I'm trying to get the glare, but
Hit that. Not focus on it. No. Anyways, That's 398,774 people have watched the Snapchat. In the past week, 29,000 people have. Past month, 131,000 have. Yeah, Saturday is a slow day. Monday,
Saturday's
Tuesday
usually
are
slow.
booming.
Monday,
But
Tuesday.
92% men, 8% women. That varies. It goes up 1 or 2, 3% every now and then. This shows you everything down in the details. Red light.
But we also want y'all to know that probably we have had to create. We have gotten to where we've had tons of views on a snap, and we're like, oh, in the beginning.
People can also comment their Snapchat name on there if they want to add it in the comments.
Yeah, add your Snapchat name in the comments if you want us to add you. We have been, when we first started out, you know, and we're getting excited because we're getting all these views, we're getting all these sales, we have pending sales, and then bam, our Snap account would be deleted. And I can't tell you how many times I would be like, I'm done, babe. Like, I'm just done. I'm not doing this anymore. I've worked so hard to get these followers up, and I've worked so hard. I had sales pending. I had money sitting on there, and
we have 2 PayPal accounts locked up. We have 2 Venmos locked up.
And I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And then he would be my backbone to push me to keep going. And then it would happen to him, and then I would be his backbone to keep going. So we definitely had our days where all we wanted to do was just give up, because we felt like the harder we tried, or the more viewers that we would get, the more sales that we would get, the more people we would have trying to report us or bring us back down.
That's right.
So we have definitely had our share of downs. I don't know if they're turning or if they just like right up with their blinker on, but out of, I mean, when we first started, or even now, we haven't had like a whole lot of, you know, people that have been like encouraging. So we've had a lot of hate. We've had a lot of people not really know exactly what we do, so they just kind of assume what we do. And then at the same time, we'll have people who send us messages, and they're just like, you know, don't let people get you down, you know, and just saying that even like we've encouraged them to do things or start their own type of thing.
People want to meet us just to say hey, take pictures with us.
We've had people run us down literally at like gas stations, and you know, even just anybody commenting and saying something, you know, something encouraging, you know, just one little small like encouraging thing. You don't know how much we appreciate that, because we get a lot of, you know, what do you call this? Yeah, just a lot of hate and a lot of controversy, because I don't think people really know exactly or understand exactly what we do. But then at the same time, we've had people message and want to know, hey, how do I get started doing this? You know, is it worth it?
It's funny that you know, somebody will be bitching and whining and complaining or hating, and then you know their chick or vice versa, their old man's in the DM wanting to know how to do it and this and that.
The one thing that I can say is, what you put in is what you get in return. And that is the truth, because you have to put in the work, you have to do the networking, you have to build your clientele, you have to keep your customers happy, or you're not going to get anything in return.
That's right.
So if it's not something that you're willing to work for every day, not for you. You have to let go of all the hate and all of the backlash that you're gonna get, which was something that was hard for me to do, and I still sometimes
That just fueled my fire, made me want to do even more.
I still sometimes have trouble with it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there are days where I'm just like, you know, everybody thinks all this stuff about me, or that I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and it's hard to push through all that. But then again, like, I have my backbone over here encouraging me, so but anyway, we're gonna do a few vlogs and kind of
Yeah, we're still getting used to the YouTube and the GoPro. Well, we're gonna edit a couple videos from the GoPro and post them here in a minute.
yeah, give everybody a little insight on the thing, on what we actually do, and maybe a little advice. We're looking to have maybe some people under us, because we have a huge clientele market right now, and you know,
That's right.
everybody wants to see something new every now and then, so. But we're working on things, so y'all stay tuned and drop us your Snapchats and any questions that you have, and we'll try to get them all answered.
That's right.
So,
Peace out, motherfuckers.
y'all just stick with us.
Keep it real.
Keep it real. Coming at you raw.